Hi everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's all right today. It's Thursday, March 14th. Currently it's 52 degrees and the high today, it doesn't seem possible, but it's going to be 76 degrees. Wow, that's a lot warmer than it usually is at this time of year. No chance of any kind of rain or anything. Winds at 5 miles per hour, so 5 miles per hour right now. It'll get colder again. I mean, I know it's tempting when it gets like this to go ahead and plant something, but from my experience, at least as far as in this area here in Northeast Tennessee, it could easily still frost. I believe we've had a warning if it did, or maybe even a frost in May. I usually don't plant until after May 10th or somewhere right in that area, depending on the forecast for that week's time or whatever, from like before it until after the 10th. I might plant a few days early, but I still have a plenty long growing season, probably until I had stuff out there all winter. That lettuce and spinach and those turnips were out there for a long time. So I just about can still grow year round, certain things that are easy to, that are hard to freeze, And you would think lettuce would be one of them that would freeze real easy, but it really doesn't. So anyway, it's worth it to me to just wait. Because if they are already started and everything, you would have to cover them with plastic, and lots of times the plastic itself smashes it down. If there's a lot of rain on the plastic, it'll make it heavy, and it'll kill them, break them, and stuff like that. So it's just worth it to me. I've had that happen before from planting early. I've been planting here. I've had a garden for probably at least 20 years. Used to it wasn't that big at all. But as time went on, I added, more space to it and stuff. But and it used to be down there towards the end of the house, past where the heat pump is, in that area. I've moved it up this way instead over the years. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wait. I need to show my plants, so what I've got. I'm waiting. I kind of need to pot up the tomatoes too. I've got the peppers potted up, but they all look the same. So I might show them one morning anyway, just show you what they're looking like. They're looking healthy. Today, if y'all remember when we, at the end of Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews, he talked about making a video. It would have been too long to put it at the end of the snack reviews, and it's a totally different subject and stuff. So I talked him into making a separate video, which we made right after that one. And for some reason, I was going to send it out yesterday, and for some reason, I've never had it say processing to 4K before. I mean, I record in 4K. I've actually got 5K, but it doesn't seem like it can handle it. When I tried to play a video that I did on 5K on my tablet, it just kept like stopping and stuff, and then starting back up and stuff. It just couldn't handle it. So I do record in that, but it was only, from what I could tell, it was only actually uploading in 720p, which is lower than 1080. 1080 is fine, but then it popped up something saying processing to 4K. I've never had it say that before. I don't know if they've done something to try to work with these 4K videos and stuff, and I know they can't handle 5K yet, but I never seen that say that before. And then it went back to something about processing soon or something like that. It just kept doing it for hours, so I wasn't able to send it out yesterday. I always keep them in my gallery in case something happens. I don't go ahead and just delete it in my gallery, so I still got the video. And I'm hoping maybe it was just a bunch of people were uploading at the same time, and maybe it got overwhelmed or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to upload it again and see what happens. But that's what we're supposed to have today. It's a Katy Perry items unboxing with Logan. And, of course, I was there. And stuff that his friend Angel Wolf sent to him. And he bought the hat. Angel actually sells those hats. So that's a little plug for him. Okay, so what's for dinner tonight? I still got some of these buns. And then, by the way, these buns are great from Aldi. These sesame seed brioche buns. They're really, really good. And while they're still good and fresh, I'm going to go ahead and make some cheeseburgers. And probably just have fries with it. That's the easiest thing to have with it. But I'm going to use some of that Private Selection Black Angus ground chuck. It's the best stuff. It really is. I like grass-fed beef too. The one at Aldi, it's something like $5.49 for a pound, which isn't really bad for grass-fed. They're usually a lot more than that. I know they are at Kroger. Okay, yeah. Now I've got a, and let me pause this for 1 second. Okay, I'm going to be trying this Monster Cold Brew Nitro Infused coffee. It's the Latte. I got one more, I think that's just Sweet Black or something like that it's called. I got these at grocery outlet for 79 cents each, which is probably a steal. I know they're probably $2 or $3. I wouldn't doubt it at either Kroger or I think I've seen them at Kroger. And I think I might have seen them at Walmart too, where they've got all their coffee drinks. So I thought I would give them a try. And let's see. 0 added sugar, it says already. It says bold yet subtly sweet, powerful yet refined. The unity of opposites is what Java Monster Cold Brew is all about. So it's called Java Monster. Java Monster. Monster's Nitro Cold Brew has full-bodied flavor without the acidic bite of traditional iced coffee. Nitro adds a smooth, creamy texture and balance. With 0 added sugar, just a touch of sweetness, and reduced fat milk at 100 calories per can, plus a full load of our legendary energy blend Monster Cold Brew kicks like no other. Okay, so yeah, 1 can has 100 calories. Wow, I mean, if you drank a soda or something that big, it'd have all kinds of it. It'd be like over 100% for sure. So 100 calories. It's got only 4% of total fat, 11% saturated. Probably the dairy stuff in it. 3% cholesterol, 21% sodium. I don't know why it would have so much sodium in it. Doesn't make sense to me, but anyway, it's got 21% sodium, 4% carbs, that's kind of low, no sugars, 7 grams of protein, that's good, 4% of calcium, 15% potassium, 110% vitamin C, 270% of B2, B3 210%, and B6 200%. So yeah, what does it, let's see what it's like. So I'm just thinking about it right now, and the sugar is a, no sugar. I like that, but sodium at 21% is kind of funny. I don't know why it's something about the latte, I guess. But I'm going to give it like a 3.75 out of 5 for nutrition facts. That tastes good. There's a slight sweetness to it. Not real sweet though. I was just trying to see reduced fat milk. I can't see any sucralose. Now, if sucralose is bad for you, we're not going to be drinking these. I'm just trying them. I don't know anything about all these artificial sweeteners. I don't drink a whole lot of anything except for water and coffee. That's about it. That's what I mostly drink. I mean, I have other drinks, but not a whole lot. Like when we go somewhere, if we don't have a water with us, we'll get a drink or a tea, stuff like that. But we don't keep them multi-packs, like 12 packs or something of stuff. We don't ever do that. I I really like it. It's not overly sweet, and I wish you could taste maybe the coffee a little bit more. But if a latte, I guess you're supposed to taste more of a dairy. I do like that, and it's not super. I expected it to be real sweet. I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 5 for taste. So check those out. You might want to try one of those. That's really good. It really is. I wouldn't doubt that there's something from Ibotta, but on them, but sometimes, but they don't work with Grocery Outlet. So probably because they don't scan anything. You know, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, because it's hard to prove what something is in a receipt if it just says like merchandise, dairy, frozen. That's kind of like what theirs are like, you know, because they don't scan your order. So anyway, that's the old-fashioned way. Okay, here's the jokes today. So yeah, get you one of those monster cold brews. I can't wait to try the other one in a few days. Okay, here's the jokes. Mom, having trouble with your computer, son? Son, my PC says it can't see my printer. Mom, I'm not surprised. Look how messy your room is. A dad grew increasingly displeased as his teenage daughter and her boyfriend studied in her room late one evening. Finally, losing his patience, he knocked sharply on her door. Her boyfriend immediately opened it and asked if something was wrong. I have to ask you to move your car, the father exclaimed. Oh, sure. Is it in someone's way? No, the dad replied. It's at the wrong address. Sounds like something I might do. Okay, thought of the day is from Jerry Seinfeld. So, according to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Not mine. I never have had any problem with it. Number 2 is death. Death is number 2. Does that seem right? That seems to the average person. That means to the average person, if you have to go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. Okay. And I saw the, where was I saw? Okay, let's do this one. This is trivia time, and it is test your mind's endurance and versatility with this far and wide quiz. So it sounds different. Take quiz. What is the largest state in the U.S. after Alaska? Texas, California, South Dakota, Delaware. I'm going to drink this stuff. It's good. $100 too. Yeah, what is the largest state in the U.S. after Alaska, Texas, California, South Dakota, Delaware? My guess is Texas. Yeah. Only 40% the size of Alaska, and that gives you an idea, because Texas is big, you know, and it's only 40% the size of Alaska. So wow, you know, when you see Alaska on the map up there, you really, for some reason, it doesn't look monstrous or something. But then when you realize something like that, you know, they could put like 2.5 of Texas into Alaska. So that's unbelievable. Texas is the second largest state and also the second most populated in the U.S., covering an area of 268,596 square miles. Wow. Who are the primary hunters in a pride of lions? Male cubs, and it shows a cute picture. Male cubs, dominant males, lionesses, young males. Have you watched any of the, like back in the day, Mutual Omaha's Wild Kingdom? What was the guy's name? You know, Marlon Perkins was like, what was the guy, assistant, the sidekick's name? Excuse me, that thing's making me burp. Whatever it is, it'd be like, we're here at a pride of lions, and Joe here is going to go check out the lions and see how they are today. And he goes over there, and like the lions like attack him. Oh my goodness, they're attacking Joe. Hang in there. Everything will be fine. They'll calm down in a minute. Okay. Who are the primary hunters? I want to say lionesses. If they want to get fed, they do it. Because the males just lay around all the time. Lions are the only big cats to live in family units called prides. Other big cats live solitary lives except when breeding or raising cubs. A lion pride may include up to 3 males, a dozen females, and their young. Just keeps going on about it. So we already know the answer. Who painted The Last Supper, one of the most famous murals? Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo da Vinci. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not for sure about this. Well, you got, what, 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there. I know Raphael's one of them. It sounds like Donatello. I can't remember if that's what that one's called too, but I don't think it's either one of them. Golly, my first inclination was to Michelangelo, but it could easily be Leonardo. It's Leonardo. I mean, I had those two. I thought about both of those. As a matter of fact, before I even pressed it. So yeah, it's Leonardo da Vinci. The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci is the most famous painting in the world. This artwork was painted between 1494 and 1498 under the government of Ludovico il Moro and represents the last dinner between Jesus and his disciples. So that one got me. Okay, which are the largest primates in the world? Gorillas, bonobos, I have no idea what those are, orangutans, chimpanzees. I don't know what a bonobos is, but I know a gorilla is pretty big, so that's what I'm going with. Yeah. Great apes, including gorillas, orangutans, and chimpanzees, belong to the order primates, which also includes human beings. Gorillas are the largest of the primates and are divided into 5 subspecies. It just mentions all of them. Who was vice president under John F. Kennedy? Richard Nixon, Hubert Humphrey, Spiro Agnew, Lyndon B. Johnson. I think anybody that's our age or older will probably know this. So it's Nixon, Richard Nixon, Hubert Humphrey, Spiro Agnew, Lyndon B. Johnson. And it was Lyndon because he, became president after the assassination. Lyndon B. Johnson, often referred to by his initials LBJ, was an American politician who served as the 36th president of the United States from 1963 to 69. So he had previously served as the 37th vice president from 61 to 63 under President John F. Kennedy and was sworn in shortly after Kennedy's assassination. I got 4 right and 1 wrong. Which creature lays? You know what? We just had one on this, but it was different than this. But I think it had the same answers, so I'm not going with this one. And it was the one about which has the largest eggs, and it has the same answers and everything. Lizard, platypus, crocodile, ostrich, and it was ostrich. So I'm not counting this one. We just had this. It might have been in a different order or something like that, and that's what it was, ostrich. What is the famous Mexican artist Diego Rivera known for? Music, movies, sculpture, paintings, and I don't really know. This doesn't ring a bell. This must be a picture of him. Doesn't really ring a bell with me. Artists, music, movies. I don't think Mexico was really known for movies that much. Great music. They got great music, yeah. Okay, I'm going to say, wow. For some reason, I want to say sculpture. I may be wrong. It's the other one I was thinking, painting. I just didn't know, so it was basically a guess. It's paintings. Considered the greatest Mexican painter of the 20th century, Diego Rivera had a profound effect on the international art world. Talks about some different things he did. Which Rat Pack member was the brother-in-law of John F. Kennedy? Brother-in-law. So his sister, man. Dean Martin, Mickey Rooney, Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop. Wow. Rat Pack member. So it was a Rat Pack member. So Dean Martin, Mickey Rooney, Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop. I don't think it was Dean. I want to say Peter Lawford. Mickey Rooney, I don't even think he was in the Rat Pack. Yeah, it is. It's Peter Lawford. Peter Lawford was an English-American actor. He was a member of the Rat Pack and the brother-in-law of U.S. President John F. Kennedy and Senators Robert F. Kennedy and Edward Kennedy. From the 1940s to the 1960s, he was a well-known celebrity and starred in a number of highly acclaimed films. Doesn't even say anything about him being married to one of their sisters, which is obviously what this case was. Could have told which one, you know. The mythological Minotaur was part human and part what animal? It shows a big hand for some reason. Lion, bull, horse, fish. Lion, bull, horse, fish. Minotaur. Was it? Part human and part what animal? My first thought was horse, but I thought, a bull is about, as far as from the head back, it's bigger than a horse, but it's kind of the same shape and stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to say horse, though. No, it's bull. That figures. In Greek stories and later Roman, the Minotaur is a creature that is part bull, part man. Its name derives from the bull gods Minos, a minor deity of the Minoan civilization of Crete, as well as a king who demanded sacrifices of Athenian youths to feed it. Okay, whatever. I missed that one. I was thinking bull, but I thought I was trying to picture one I've seen in a movie, and I didn't think it was a bull. Which surrealist artist was known for painting melting clocks? It doesn't show a picture of a melting clock, and I've seen some of these pictures. Joan Miro, Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, Edgar Degas, D-E-G-A-S. Melting clocks. Which surrealist? Joan Miro, Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, Edgar Degas. I think it's either Picasso or Salvador Dali. My first thought was Salvador, so it'd probably be Picasso. No, it's right. Salvador Dali. I've seen these paintings somewhere in pictures. Salvador Dali is one of the most important reference of surrealism. In 1931, he introduced the image of the soft melting pocket watch in his famous painting, The Persistence of Memory. Okay, 6 right and 3 wrong. This is the last one. The New York International Airport is named after which president? Bill Clinton, John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln. New York International Airport is named after which president? Bill Clinton, John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, Isn't Reagan R-E-A-G-E-N or G-A-N? R-E-A-G-A-N? They put R-E-G-A-N. That don't sound right. Abraham Lincoln. I want to say it's Kennedy. Yeah. The New York International Airport was named John F. Kennedy International Airport after the assassination of the 35th President of USA in '63. It was formerly known as Idlewild Airport. All right, everybody. So I went 7 right and 3 wrong today. Those were kind of tricky. I learned some stuff for sure. I hope you did too. And I hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully everything will go smoothly uploading this Katy Perry items unboxing of Logan's today. And if so, it'll be out later on today. So thanks for watching, and God bless.